Hey, so I got some beef with you people in the chat saying I'm late. It's 1 o'clock, alright? It's 1 o'clock. Do you see ones on your time? It's 0. It's 0. Yeah, never mind, we're good. It's 0. Do you see the time? Look at the time. Yeah, it's 3 p.m. I'm not late. Until the minute says 1, it's not late. 3 o'clock or 1 o'clock does not mean that it starts exactly at that time. It means that it starts within the time span of the 60 seconds that I have there. Does that make sense? Because I see some people here, hold on, let me freaking put these guys on blast, alright? I see some people here who like to say late even though it's not freaking late. You missed me, I appreciate it. Almost Christmas doesn't mean it's Christmas. Hi, Afri. Lovely to see you. I know, Thea said that streaming on Saturdays was terrible, right? Because of unavailability to all these other things. Makes sense. What time zones, bro? Dude, I'm in the Pacific. I'm in the Pacific time zone, the West Coast time zone. So like I said just yesterday, this stream is not going to be very long. This is a cute little Easter stream. It's going to be Yoshi only. It's going to be probably around an hour, because we're just doing the All Cup tour. We're going through all 16 courses with just Yoshi. It's Yoshi only, eggs only. Although, you're going to see Yoshi and Birdo here. What's about to happen to Birdo is going to be kind of crazy. So, I'm sorry to all the Birdo fans out there. I've watched VTubers who started within a half hour when they say it's practically considered on time. Look, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I start within the minute now. I am on point. Like, I have that starting screen and stuff when I'm usually a little bit on the later side, and that's fine. But I feel like I'm getting better at being, like, exactly on time with these things, okay? Man, do I plan on doing Kid Icarus Uprising videos? Of course! I mean, dude, it's freaking Kid Icarus Uprising! What do you think this is? Why is Birdo banned? She also has Easter eggs. Well, see, a part of the problem is the code for, like, the gecko code for this, I would have included Birdo. I swear that there's not, like, a huge bias here. The code only has... Well, I guess I could have done Birdo only, right? And I ended up choosing Yoshi because there's, like, the Yoshi circuit. But the code doesn't make it so it's Yoshi and Birdo. It's either all or nothing. Like, all one character, or it's just a bunch of random characters, right? So I could have had it as all Birdo, right? But I just decided to choose Yoshi because I just like Yoshi more. Yeah, that's my bias. I'm sorry, all right? And also, Yoshi circuit, it fits for the thumbnail. You know, I feel like that makes a bit more sense, if you know what I mean. He's pooping out an egg on the thumbnail. You know, he's sending it out, so I guess that makes sense. So it's all good. If you're ever 2 minutes late, wait 23 hours and 58 minutes until the stream starts, and then you technically start at the promised time. I mean, if the promised time to you is not the day, I guess. But happy Easter, everybody. We're celebrating based on... Jeez, I don't know, man. We're just... Look at all the Yoshis. What do you guys think? Look at all the freaking Yoshis. Yeah, happy Easter. You're about to see a lot of eggs. We're going through 16 courses here. That's all we got. That's all the budget asks for. And, the obvious goal is to get first on every one. But, let's just be honest with ourselves here. Nothing like that's going to happen. After testing out this code a little bit, there are a couple glitches where if I get the double item box, I'll try and show you guys right here. Okay, it didn't happen. Okay, no, I think we're gonna end up being okay, maybe. Oh god. This is gonna be kind of crazy. When you get the double item box, oh my goodness! Okay, so when you get the double item box, sometimes it doesn't show up properly, like the things that you want. I couldn't get the star. Oh man. See, it's interesting saying eggs only, because you see little stars appear out of it, just like that. I'm gonna see if I can take advantage of this the best I can. Okay, maybe this one's gonna actually glitch out. Okay, they're not glitching anymore! I had some issues when I was doing the test here with a lot of glitches, but it ended up not... It's ending up not doing what I want. Well, I guess I don't really want it to glitch or anything like that. No, please. You're gonna hear that sound effect a lot, and you're gonna hear a lot of Yoshi's in pain. Oh, I just want to, like, try and catch up here a little bit. Okay. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. I was able to bring it back to the other one. That's a... Oh, no. Okay, come on. I can't lose on the first one here. I just lost it. Oh, no. No, why did it hit me? Oh, they got a star. Oh my gosh, dude, we're already losing the first race. That's how it is. Thank you so much for the super chat, GameCube guy. I'll be able to maybe buy like a jug of milk with that. Since you lost Mario Party 2, you now have 2 Sticker Star Defense videos due. Well, screw you. Is that a proper response? Am I able to say that? Am I able to say that without getting suspended? Yoshi's story sequel looking crazy. It's not Wash's Ike because I didn't promise I was like amazing at Mario Kart. I am amazing at Mario Kart, but look at all the eggs, man. What am I supposed to do? It's not demonetized. It's okay. We'll be okay. No 2 Sticker Star Defense videos. The most I'll do for Sticker Star, honestly, I do want to make a Sticker Star video, but I'm not sure if I want to go in depth on how it can be improved, or if I just want to be all out negative with it. Because I'm not sure if I am a person of hatred, right? Although I say I hate certain things, I can't help but frame my hatred in terms of, oh, this is how this thing could be better. Because I don't think it's very helpful to just hate on something and then not offer possible improvements to how that thing can be better. You know what I mean? That's why when I see videos that just kind of go on to something, like I have this like Lost Valley video for Sonic Forces, right? And even if you hate Sonic or you hate the Sonic videos I make, that's totally fine, right? But when it comes to that level, I really don't like it at all, but I don't just hate on it and just kind of leave it at that. I kind of like it, you know, talking about how it can be a little bit better, if that makes sense. That's a fair point, but you have to consider that we are all haters and want to see your hating. Okay, well, I mean, what do you want to see me hate on? I mean, yeah, no, Sticker Star music is pretty good. Oh, God. Oh, okay, that almost got me. Okay, see right there, you saw that the... Okay, it ended up... See, look, I lost some of my items there. Okay, now it's glitching a little bit. It ended up doing it at the very end of the last race. I need to aim for the star more, maybe even back up a little bit. It'll end up being better for me. I'm sure you guys can start to see how the eggs only can be a little bit broken, though, when you start getting ahead, because it ends up being a crabs in a barrel situation. Because these eggs are essentially better red shells? Worse red shells? They're supposed to be better red shells, like red shells with a reward, because they end up giving you a star or a mushroom or something after it, but other people are able to take the reward from you, so it doesn't really matter. Just think about what you can make is unique. How many Sticker Star hate, here in my opinion, how to make it better videos are there? You would really need to make it unique. Yeah, I mean, how many videos are there about Sticker Star that actually try to talk about the way it can be improved? You know what I mean? Never heard about that phrase before. What phrase? Hate on hidden blocks? Hidden blocks are fine, though. Hidden blocks are okay. Like, I'm okay with hidden blocks. Anyone in the chat, was anyone in the chat here to see yesterday's stream? I'm just curious. Afri, I don't know if you were... Santi, I'm not sure if you were here yesterday. I'm not sure. Like, if anyone was here yesterday for the hidden block bonanza, you missed it yesterday, that's okay. Like, it was kind of crazy. To explain what happened yesterday, and I sent a post out. I can't call it a tweet anymore because I'm on Blue Sky. But I sent a post out on Blue Sky talking about how it was so crazy I'm considering making a video on it. And like looking into the probabilities of it. And I've yet to like rewind it and look at exactly how many hidden blocks there were. But to those of you that weren't there yesterday... Well, now I'm not sure if I want to spoil you, Afri. I'm not really sure if I want to... It was a statistical anomaly, I guess I could say. Like, it was a statistical anomaly with what exactly happened with all the hidden blocks. It's preventing me from rewinding. Yeah, it was a little insane. That same day I posted the update video, you missed me in my content. Look, I'm here to stay now. I'm good now. I had a little bit of a cute little mental thing. It wasn't, when I say mental thing, I make it sound a little bit more dramatic than it actually was. But I guess it was, a better way to call it is a bit of a mental block. Not like an anxiety thing. It was more of a like, content creation, mental block thing. Not like I didn't have any ideas, but it was more so like, oh, if I post this thing, what are people gonna like, yada yada. But I've kind of since gotten over that. Dressing up in a Mario outfit and doing all those things kind of helped me out with that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good now. I'm fine. I've always considered myself a confident person, but I guess I had a little bit of a weakness when it came to that stuff. And everything ended up okay by the end of that. 41 Skeletons Drain Gang, big fan of your Mario Kart Double Dash video with hacks. I'm really excited for the beginning of the Egening. Also, welcome back, King. I appreciate you, 41 Skeletons. You're very nice when it's not Mario Party. Has anyone ever told you that? It's like specifically when it's not Mario Party related. You're very nice. GameCube guy 214. Thank you so much. A blue sky post is called an air molecule. Is that what they call them? A posted a molecule? See, that's what I kind of disliked about the fact that we ended up moving away from the Twitter thing. Because tweet was like such an iconic... What was it? It's such an iconic... God, what's the word for that? Does anyone know what the word for that is? Is it slow? It's not like a slogan or anything like that. Like, it's a iconic wordplay, whatever it is. Like, it's an iconic thing for the term, iconic term, verb. I don't know, man. It's something like that. And we ended up moving away from that, so now it's just called Blue Sky Posts or Molecules or what have you. Thank you so much, Lancifer, by the way. To make a Yoshi omelet, all required are red fungi, excess from peeled bananas, and spatial bodies all somehow found in the egg needed for this recipe. Are you saying that eggs contain red fungi? A saying synonym? I'm not really sure. It's not like people don't say tweets. Am I the only... Look, okay. Well, aside from that red fungi thing, I have no idea what you're talking about with the fungi stuff. I'm not sure if you're memeing or if I'm being punked right now, or what have you, but I'm not sure if eggs contain those. They sure do in this game. Okay. I guess that's a fair way of going about it. Thank you so much, J-Games. I appreciate it. Holy crap, I just died. One of the funniest comments, though... Wait, Mario Kart World or Sonic Race? I haven't looked into them as much as you would hope. No, yeah, I saw Pink Sheep earlier was saying, as for my opinion on the Mario Kart World thing, I saw Sonic Cross Worlds. I think the concept of the Sonic Cross Worlds thing is freaking phenomenal. If you guys have played Smash Ultimate, it really reminded me of the stage morphing from Smash Ultimate. And if you don't play Smash Ultimate, then you should know that there's an option in Smash Ultimate where you can select multiple stages, and in the middle of the match, it will switch between the stages, right? Sonic Cross Worlds has that same mechanic, but for racing, and honestly, it's a bit more seamless than what Smash does, because Smash just kind of does it randomly, whereas in Cross Worlds, you have an enormous ring that goes through, which is, and you guys know I already love this stuff, it adds in the world building for it, because Sonic has the big, like, rings that you go through in the earlier classic games, and it's been since popularized in the Sonic movies, where you go through the rings and it transports you to another world, and it's very seamless in the Sonic Cross Worlds. Holy crap, what an amazing idea. But Mario Kart World has that rail grinding stuff. I mean, you know, of course the Sonic stuff did it first, but not in like a racing game. Did I avoid that? Oh, I actually avoided it, nice. But Mario Kart World has the free roam, which is really amazing. I love to see that, it's amazing. It's awesome. I'm running out of synonyms to say. But of course, it's mainly the cost of the game that I feel like is causing people to be negative, and that kind of Mario Kart World Direct that came out that didn't really show us much more of what we wanted to see. Like, the Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct was great. Yeah, it has a cow on a bike. Of course it has a cow on a bike. Yeah, there's grinding in the Riders games, of course. Yeah, $80 is... Look, it's a bit much. I'm one of the people... Look, this might be a hot take. I feel like... Okay. This is going to be a lukewarm take. I want you guys to level with me here for a moment. Everyone's complaining about the $80 thing. I feel ya. I'm not complaining about it until... Okay, because there's a bundle coming out for the Switch 2 that includes Mario Kart Worlds with it, right? The Switch 2 is $450. The bundle is $500, which means you're purchasing Mario Kart Worlds for $50, right? If you get the bundle. I think that the price of $80 won't be as bad if the bundle is accessible to most people. Now, if the bundle is very accessible, I don't care about the price. That's just my opinion, I don't care. If the bundle's very accessible, you're just gonna get the bundle anyways, right? That's kind of my opinion on it. It's kind of a strategy, but like, whoever's getting a Switch 2 is gonna get Mario Kart anyways, right? Why would you delay in getting Mario Kart way later, right? It's one of the launch titles. It's not like there's much else to choose from, right? That's kind of the way I see it. If the bundle's readily available and there's a ton of them and it's not limited time and stuff like that, then I don't see that much of an issue. I still think that increasing the price kind of sucks, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as like people make it out to be. If it's readily available, I have to keep saying that because someone's gonna go on there and be like, "Freaking Zoom's like bootlicker, man. He freaking loves Nintendo too much, dude. He only plays Nintendo games, man." But no, I'll criticize Nintendo for their stuff. It's just I want to keep a level head on stuff. We can't get into the groupthink mentality. Because it's very easy to like look on Twitter or look on social media and then look at every YouTuber making the same exact Mario Kart World as overpriced video, and it's very easy to just agree because that's what the majority are saying. But when it comes to lesser known information, you gotta accept that too and kind of, you know, come to your own conclusion. I feel like that's very important to kind of keep in mind. So that being said, yeah, the price is a bit much, but for Mario Kart World in specific, I'm gonna wait to see how accessible the bundles are. But going over takes? No, yeah, of course. Thank you so much, Light Yena. I've never seen the R before the $ before. I'm not sure what currency that is. I'm not very worldly. I'm sorry about that. According to AI live chat summarizes, Zyke is playing Paper Mario using DK on hard mode. Did I accidentally set the game as Paper Mario? Did I do that? Like, why is it... Yeah, the AI live chat is actually pretty cool. I actually think that's a good use of the AI. It's kind of it's the more subtle takes, you know what I mean? Like, or nuance. Nuance is the word I'm looking for. Keep the nuance within you. If there's anything you take from any of my streams, it's to keep the nuance of these blanket situations. Very rarely will the takes that people have and the situations people have always be one thing. It will very rarely always be 100% terrible or 100% good. There's so much gray in the world. You know what I mean? There's so much gray in the world, and it's never going to be... If I say never, then that kind of contradicts what I said, doesn't it? Where I say it's always this way or always that way. But it's almost never going to be always just like this one thing, if that makes sense. So, if there's anything to take away, I feel like that's my one thing. Certain AI like generative is cringe, not all of it. That's your take. That's a good take, because people say, oh, AI is terrible, period. It's the generative AI that we have to... It's that, specifically, it is generally AI in creative fields that is what people are upset with. And I feel like it's very important to specify generative AI, because then you alienate the people that are trying to work on AI in different fields where it can be very helpful for people. I've talked about AI quite a bit, I feel, on different streams. I'm sure some people are sick of it. Like, oh, there he goes, man. That guy just took my freaking star! There he goes, man. This guy keep an open mind. Okay, eggs only with this is gonna be terrible, actually. We're only on third lap, and I'm already not enjoying myself. Have you ever noticed, by the way? Interesting take. It's not enough for me to make a video on when it comes to Mario Kart stuff, but despite how small Baby... Oh my god, I cannot believe I screwed that up. Holy freaking crap. Have you ever noticed that Baby Park is not in the Mushroom Cup? At least I think anyways. Unless I'm dumb. Can someone clarify it's not in the Mushroom Cup? Hold on. I need to... Okay, hold on a second. I need to... No! Is there a star? Oh my god. It is in this game? Okay, maybe it is in this game. Okay, maybe I'm a fraud. I don't think it should be in the Mushroom Cup. That's my take. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, this is like crabs in a barrel all over again. This is crabs in a barrel all over again. Oh my goodness! Okay, no, that was the last lap. It's too chaotic for Mushroom Cup. At least in Double Dash, right? I don't feel like that's a strange take. Because in Double Dash, there's so many items going every which way. And for it to be in... Okay, we're barely in first there. I can't even tell who the rival is. It's mentioned in the Switch 2 Direct that the Mario Kart World Bundle is only in production up until fall 2025. Yeah, see, that's the problem, man. If it was available all the way around, that'd be different. Like Yenna, I will wait 2 years to playing any Nintendo Switch 2 on PC. I will not pay 1/3 of my salary on a single game. And R is Brazilian real. And you said the same thing a few years ago when I did a super chat. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't remember. I said the same thing. I'm so bad. I apologize. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a very worldly person. That's why I'm mainly just West Coast dude, West Coast boy living his West Coast life. That's why I try not to give opinions on things. I try not to give opinions on things that I'm not experienced in, and I feel like a lot of people could use that. Because I feel like online nowadays kind of... What's the word? Eggs you on? It kind of eggs you on into giving opinions on things that you don't have experience in. Like, people will take... I don't know, I'm not going to call out any specific people on this, so I don't get clipped. But people will take very popular streamers' opinions on very serious issues very seriously when this dude is just good at Tetris or something, you know what I mean? Like, if I give an opinion, for example, on like, I don't know, insert, oh, I can't say something specific, but if I give an opinion on egg prices nowadays, like, should you really give my opinion that much weight on the intricacies of the economics of egg prices? Probably not, because I don't freaking know that. I play Mario games, man. Like, what are you taking my opinion on that so seriously for? When it comes to more stuff that's like, more chill and legit, you know, like, how people feel about each other, or how we should look at the world, you know, that's more of a general thing that you don't need a degree in, or you don't need a lot of studying in. I feel like we need to move more to that, you know? Trusting people who actually studied this stuff, and trusting people who actually freaking... You know, it was a hilarious comment. I saw that comment before I don't know who made it, you're probably watching right now, or maybe not. But someone, it was a hilarious comment where they're like, wow, I can't believe... It was something along the lines of, you know... Zoom's like doing this, you know, egg prices in this economy, and we're doing this now? Someone should add up, like, the egg prices now with how many eggs I threw in this video and how much that would cost. Yeah, don't trust random people on Twitter, guys. Yeah, man, it's... We gotta be able to think for ourselves, especially on... And trust the people who actually kind of studied this stuff, not just because... Like, don't trust me on... like, big, I don't think I talk about controversial stuff for the most part, right? Like, don't trust me on those big controversial topics just because I'm good at Mario Party. If even that, I'm kind of questioning even that, after yesterday. Egg brain rot. Due to the laws of supply and demand, no one wants to buy shells since there's a lot of the sand. Yeah. Or just consider it, right? People can have opinions and stuff, but I guess always keep in mind where they come from, I guess. Keep in mind where they come from. I got scammed. I did get scammed yesterday. To talk about what you said, Light Yetta, on the waiting to play any Nintendo Switch 2 on PC, I can kind of see what you mean. There's a lot of things that Nintendo does that can only be done on the console itself, though. And that's something I always keep in mind. Like, playing online, that's a big thing. Because I play online with, like, a lot of my friends, and that's not really something I can do on the PC version of that, right? And having kind of, like, the leaderboard stuff, and it makes streaming, like, a lot easier if I'm just doing it on the console, honestly. I find it difficult to do the PC stuff, depending on what game I'm playing, if that makes sense. Holy crap, I don't want a crabs in a barrel here. I have to get ahead. I swear, it's always the first place thing. I totally respect it, though. It's pricey, man. Like, and they said that the price was going to stay the same, which is a really good thing. I'm glad that the price isn't going crazy. How do I feel about the new DK game? New DK game is kind of nice. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, I hope it doesn't replace a 3D Mario, but I think it's a very good balance, because this is my guess. If I was like a fly, I wish I was like a fly in the room. I need to start throwing these behind me to start guarding myself from the crabs in a barrel. But I think that this was their way of making Mario Odyssey 2 without making Mario Odyssey 2. And I know some people are going to say, oh, just because it's an open world, like, explorative game, collectathon, doesn't mean it's, you know, Mario Odyssey, but Okay, come on, but that's how it's going to be perceived. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a pretty fair thing for me to say, right? It's going to be perceived as kind of Mario Odyssey 2. This is their way of kind of having a couple of probably similar ideas while also making a new 3D Mario game that is completely unique. So I think it's pretty clever to have kind of a sequel-esque thing to Mario Odyssey without the capture hat mechanics, but having it be a different character. And I think they said Pauline was kind of in there. It's made by the same team. Oh, yeah, it's made by the same team? Dude, look at me. I didn't know that. I swear I didn't know that. And I was able to guess. I was able to guess it without even knowing they were made by the same team. So, there you go, man. Get off of me. Oh, no, I didn't get the star. Did they get the star? Don't pass me up. Okay, we're good. Have I been rubber banded yet? No. Rubber banding, I think, was worse on the earlier Mario Karts, if I remember correctly. Jamboree re-releases is one of the things of all time. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to go through that again. We're gonna have to have some more Jamboree streams. You haven't played Mario Odyssey? Man. I respect it. I mean, also, we're already halfway through the stream, by the way, you guys. So, what did I say when we were... Oopsie, I didn't have my controller ready for that. I was already talking about that this was going to be a short one. I don't even know if this is going to end up being an hour. Was my favorite Nintendo Switch 2 game announced? I did answer that, or I did talk about it on my... I sound like I'm plugging over and over again, but it's also partially because I'm trying to move people over there. But, no, I did talk about that on my Blue Sky. I'm most excited for Kirby Air Riders. I freaking love Kirby Air Riders 2, dude. That is just crazy. I really want it. I want it so bad. I want to play a new City Trial so bad. I also just want to see how Sakurai improves the air ride mode. And I love Top Ride too. Everyone talks about City Trial. I freaking love Top Ride. Like, Top Ride is so much fun. For those of you that haven't played Kirby Air Ride, which I'm not gonna count out, is probably quite a few of you. That was a sick dodge, by the way. Did you guys see that? That was amazing. I'm pretty confident that I think a majority of the people watching this haven't played Kirby Air Ride. Just because the GameCube didn't sell, like, amazing. And Kirby Air Ride is just one of those games that I could just see people passing up. And to those of you that have not played Kirby Air Ride, dude, you gotta get the sequel. Like, unless it ends up being, like, terrible for whatever reason and my goat Sakurai is washed. Hold on, I gotta log in here real quick to see. You're terrible, Yoshi! What is wrong with you? Let me throw this behind just so I can hit you with it. He was right behind me. Dude, Kirby Air Ride is phenomenal. Like, imagine a open world city area where you're racing around in a car and you level your character up. Like, God, does calling it roguelike even make sense? Because you restart every time. It's a new city trial every time. I'm not really sure what to even call it. But, like, you're in this open world area on your car with multiple other players, leveling up your vehicle as fast as possible, and you can also beat up other players to steal their power-ups. If you've ever played Smash Run on for Smash for 3DS, if you've ever played Smash Run, it's that, but 3D open world kind of with, I say open world, it's more like an open, like, zone kind of area with other players. It's so good. I don't even know how to describe it, man. It's so great. I have a cute video on my channel, which is a little bit older. I sound a little bit younger in there, because I hadn't, like, come into making videos yet. It's still strange the way making videos works. No matter how confident you are when you make your first video, and I like to think I was pretty confident when I made mine, you're always going to sound different from what you are at the very end. I'll never forget that one comment I got on one of my Identifying Luck videos, where someone said that they like the Identifying Luck videos, but they don't like how I got faker over time, or how I put on the YouTube voice. They called it the YouTube voice, right? And I told them, well, because the earlier Identifying Luck videos sounded a bit more monotone, right? They sounded a bit drier, a little bit more monotone, like a typical video essay. Think like maybe like Summoning Salt, you know, like a little bit drier delivery, not like bombastic or anything, right? And I love Summoning Salt, by the way. That's not a roast. I love Summoning Salt. I just watched his Double Dash video recently. But, my older Identifying Luck was a bit drier, and if you look at the later Identifying Lucks, it's a bit more loud, and I guess a little bit more bombastic, and they're like, I don't like how you got the YouTube voice, and I told them, my YouTube voice was the earlier Identifying Lucks. I think I've talked about this before. I'm like, you know, I was trying to put on what I thought video essays were at the beginning, and I kind of came into my own as I just kind of started being myself more. So I thought it was kind of ironic that they thought that the fake one was the later ones, and the real one was early on, when it was a bit... Yeah, when it was a bit reversed, right? Where it's like... Because some people do that. I said doo-doo. I'm sorry, guys. Some people do that, where they'll play it up for the video and everything like that, but that's just who I am as a person, and I played it down for my earlier videos, so it's a little bit reverse. The YouTube voice. The YouTube voice, yeah. I can see how it is, though. Because I get it. It could be one of those things. I've seen that meme going around. It's like when you have to unsubscribe from that one YouTuber because they progressively get more annoying. I hope I don't end up being that guy for anyone. I'm sure I was. Where it's like, man, I subscribed to Zoomzyke because he helps me sleep. He's like my melatonin, and then he just started screaming in his identifying luck video. What the frick happened? Although I'm still told that people are still able to listen to me when they go to sleep, so maybe it's not all lost. Maybe I'm still okay. Thank you again, Light Yenna. You're the GOAT with the... Holy crap, I just forgot what currency it was. Maybe my memory isn't as good. Did you say Brazilian? It was like, I don't remember what the thing was after. Brazil, I said Brazilian. Brazilian real. Oh, that's so real. Brazil's so real, dude. Yeah, this Zoomzyke guy's starting to get annoying. Well, we get identifying luck from Mario Party DS. If you ever do, it's not promised. If you ever do, it'll be a surprise. That's how it's going to be from now on. Identifying luck is over as far as I'm concerned, but if one ever comes out, then I better see some comments being like, wow, I didn't expect that. I better not see comments like, oh, it's about time. Because it's not promised. It's kind of like that one guy, like you go to a party maybe. I don't go to parties, so I don't know if this is how parties are like. Maybe you go to a party or something, and you're like, wow. I'm kind of blushing right now. I really hope so-and-so is here, right? And then I show up, and you're like, ooh. Finally, that person showed up. Wow. I wasn't expecting that person. I hope they showed up. But I wasn't expecting it because I wasn't sure if they were going to show up. You know, that's me. Let me see if I can take this shortcut. Ooh! Holy crap, identifying luck, Mario Kart Double Dash. Doesn't even make sense. That wouldn't even be the tagline. Ew, why is he here? After, you're gonna make me cry. Screaming. Ooh, what is it? It's about time, me, when Zoomzyke releases his video on the first 3D Zelda game. Oh! Okay. Sorry, there was a thwomp. Look how far ahead we are. Have you ever noticed, this is something I started identifying about myself. Have you ever noticed the difference when I use I versus we? Pay close attention to YouTubers that you watch nowadays when they're on a live stream. And notice if they say I or we, right? Because sometimes when they're succeeding, they'll say, oh, we're doing great, or oh, I'm doing great, right? What do you think about that? I'm curious. Oh, good mushroom placement. Nice. Oh! Okay, we're good. Parasocial relationships. You don't watch streamers besides me? Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We have to facilitate that. Because then the takeover begins of old school streams. Because, like, look at the stream setup right now. I don't have anything crazy going on here. I mean, hold on a second, let me... Look, I'm gonna break... Look, look at this! Look how cute this is, right? For, like, yesterday's stream. It's so cute, right? Like, you don't see this anymore. Like normally you see... Look, I modeled it after the game. Like, all these... I didn't make these myself. I took it from the game, and then I matched the font of the game. It's so cute, dude. Like, I love that stuff, dude. You don't see that anymore. You just don't. I don't have it for this stream because this is like a bit of a shorter one, you know? That's just me. Like, I always loved the idea of kind of taking the design layout of the game that you're playing and then modeling it after the kind of video it is. And I do see some people do that, right? Most people opt in for having their own style and keeping it at that style, right? Like Scott the Wasp, for example. He has that blue border around him. It's a bit live action and so on and so forth. That's fine, right? But I like having the layout of the video I'm doing kind of matching the style and vibe of the thing I am doing. That's why the Identifying Luck videos do look wacky. You have the stars in the wallpaper, and that's why I scream over luck-based things. Or the Mario Party stuff kind of has the game layout of those things. Even when I did that one Nintendo stream, I had it based around the DS graphics. You should put an annoying Bling-G GIF on there. What? Is that a Luigi but bling? How many turns is this game of Mario Kart? Like 16? Oh wait, no, it's more like 48. Or like, no, like 40, no, it'd be like 53 or something like that, because Wario Colosseum's only 2 laps, and then Baby Park's like 7 or something? Oh, frick. We all have our own style, we won't change. What's Bling-G? Drip Luigi? See, 41 Skeletons, that's my example, man. Coming into his own. See, that's the kind of super chat I expect from you on a Mario Party stream, Skeletons. Are you too young for Bling-G? No, I'm not too young for Bling-G. Come on, man. I'm not... People call me old. They don't call me young. Or maybe they do call me young. I remember receiving a lot of comments where... Because people say I have a deep voice. I ended up getting a deep voice. Like, puberty hit me really hard. Like, I got tall kind of early in high school. And my voice got pretty deep in high school too, so when I ended up making videos, people thought I was older than I ended up being. And I remember receiving a lot of comments saying, wow, you're this age? I thought you were something else. So, if you want to guess my age, I am 19. Just kidding. I had you going for a sec, though. I'm waiting for people to be like, wait, what? No, I'm just kidding, it's a joke. That's a joke, I'm not freaking 19, dude. Yeah, I had you for a moment there. Your heart rate increased a little bit. If I had like a Fitbit on you right now, I'm sure that your heart rate might have gone up just a little bit there. What the frick, 19? Holy crap, I'm older? Bling-G, dude. What the frick is Bling-G? 22, 23. Guys, it's been years, man. I'm like 26, I think. Jeez. I don't even know anymore. Mid to late 20s. You knew I was lying? Me lying? I like late 20s, lost track. Dude, sometimes you're already starting to forget your age. It happens. It happens, man. I'm looking at Bling-G, though. Bling-G. Bling-G? Is that... Did 41 Skeletons describe what Bling-G is? I don't think you did. I looked up Bling-G, and it's not Bling Luigi. It looks like something else. Bling-G was basically a website where you could bedazzle GIFs. If you ever seen like a glittery butterfly cursive good morning with hearts. Yeah, no, I saw that, yeah. I just looked it up right now. It's like Barbie-fied like GIFs and stuff where you see like a bunch of bling and sparkles and all that. Everything gets blinked like bedazzled. GIFs? Yes! I say it the proper way! I say GIF! I was talking to my friends the other day, and I had this take, and I'm curious how much you agree with me. I think that if you were to make a graph on how stubborn you are, like you and your friends, I think, okay, so like a line graph, right? You know how like usually it goes from 0 to 10? I think every human has a baseline of 4 stubbornness. I don't think there's any human out there where their stubbornness is below 4. And I think that if you're the kind of person that thinks you're not stubborn, I think that you think that's the case because the topic of conversation that you're stubborn about has not come up with you yet. Every person I've talked to where I thought to myself, oh, they're not a stubborn person, right? It always starts like that until I bring up like Hello Kitty or something, and then all of a sudden they're like, holy freaking crap! What the frick did you just say about Hello Kitty? And I'm like, Jesus, man, sorry. Or it's like, you think that they're not a stubborn person until you bring up the fact that, I don't know, like a hot dog is not a sandwich, and then all of a sudden they become the most insufferable person you've ever spoken to. You know what I mean? I think everybody's stubborn to an extent. Everybody. No exceptions, even if you think you are one. That's just how it is. That's dumb. It's graphics interchange format. The PN. Whoa. The P in JPEG stands for photographic, but I bet you don't say JPEG. Oh, man. I was pretty happy when the guy who made those videos, Turbo, oh frick, followed me on Twitter. That was pretty great. No! Yeah, Jet. He ended up following me because I helped him with one of his videos. I say help as if I voice acted it, but he was trying to figure out one of the Star Fox videos, what was it? One of the windows. He was trying to find a code for it, and I usually kind of, because I screw around with making my videos kind of look like the game they're from, I'm usually pretty knowledgeable on how to do that, so I found, like, the exact code for it, and I was able to help him out on that. So I was pretty happy. A hot dog becomes a sandwich when you accidentally put the bun in 2 halves, that's what I've always said. But what about a sub? Don't make me devil's advocate, come on, man. You gotta do better than that. I played devil's advocate for... Wow! A hot dog is a sandwich. Paying the $5 tax for accidentally starting GIF discourse again. P.S. I pronounce all 3 letters individually. GIF? You know, so you say GIF to probably avoid the arguments? I assume so. In identifying luck, I don't know if anyone here remembers, but on Tipsy Tourney, I say graphics interchange format. I don't actually say GIF because I didn't want to start an argument. That's because I was a freaking coward, alright? Nowadays, I would just say GIF, and then I'd probably have like a 30-second bit about saying you're wrong if you say GIF for whatever reason. That's just how it is. The first identifying luck was 6 years ago. That's what I'm saying, man. You might be saying both. Look, that's your... The $5 tax, by the way, is actually hilarious. Saying graphics interchange format is for real the only way to say it without causing chaos. What do you mean? Dude, 51 Skeletons here just said that, it says it as, like, as GIF. Somehow graphics interchange format is less bad than GIF. Graphics? Oh, nah. Oh, nah, dude. That's worse. I love this turn. This is, like, one of my favorite turns. That was great. Giraffics. Whoa! Oh, my God! I love that little Yoshi noise as I was falling. Oh wait! That wasn't the last turn. Or the last... I thought that was the last. I'm stupid. Oh, this might actually be worse for me if they end up getting an egg off. Holy crap. What is your favorite tree on this course? What's the best tree on this course? Okay, let's go look through the trees and see which one. Okay. Let's see. We're not even at the tree part. This is an amazing course, by the way. I love how unique it is, just the whole way through. Okay, hold on. Is there any tree that's actually on the course? Oh, no, yeah, they're kind of there. My favorite tree. That one right there. I hope you saw it. Can I hit this guy? Let me see if I can hit him. Darn, I was too off to the left, for, probably. Giraffics. That was excruciating. Oh. Which, however, tree is your least favorite? I love that one. It's my favorite. We talked about the GIF versus GIF stuff. So, Pink Sheep, when you... Okay. Pink Sheep, are you aware that when you write it as GIF, I'm still going to pronounce it as GIF? And then when you write it as JIF, I'm also going to pronounce it as GIF because both of it is GIF to me. Right? You can't write that with me saying, like, GIF. You know? It doesn't make sense. Can we not talk about the sauces again? We're not going to talk about the sauces, okay? We already established that water is not a sauce and water is not a soup. So, it doesn't really... Yoshi or Birdo? Well, yeah, I did say it at the beginning of the stream, but I prefer Yoshi. I just like Yoshi's design more. I like Birdo's design, don't get me wrong. I think her design's pretty cool, especially in Super Mario RPG. The freaking enormous gaping hole that is her mouth, there's something about that. I don't know if I have, like, I don't have that one hole phobia, but there's just something about that just, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies, you know? There's something about it gives me, the heebie-jeebies on that, right? I think she looks really cool in Super Mario RPG Remake. I really like that. Hear me out. Triophobia? Yeah, I don't have that. Like, I've looked through it before, and I'm like, do I have this? And then I'm like, no, I don't think I have that. I think I'm good, you know? So I'm like, what's my problem with that, right? And then I'm like, I don't know, I think it's just absolutely massive. Because, like, in Super Mario Bros. 2, Birdo, when she's, like, facing downwards, like, doesn't really have that. Like the hole's not there, and I'm like, oh, I like that design. And then it comes out, and I'm like, oh god. Oh, jeez. Is yogurt a soup? No. Okay, stop it. No, you're trying too hard. You're trying too hard. You're trying too hard. Oh, no. How did I avoid that? Oh, I didn't. I didn't avoid that. That's the answer. I guess not. It's over. Oh, I barely... Mushroom? No! I shouldn't have taken that. I'm gonna throw this at whoever gets ahead of me. Doink. No mushroom? That's unfortunate. There's no item boxes behind me, though. I'm not getting first place. I just need to have this just in case someone throws something at me. Ooh, barely. Okay. Thank you, Borkbine. I apologize, by the way, for the super chats. Just not... whatever. The stream has been real excellent so far. Really cracking me up, get it? Oh, you don't? Well, the first one was a portmanteau on... Oh, you were kidding? You do get it? Pretty good pun, huh? No? Okay, so Borkbine, aside from your absolutely terrible puns, and the fact that I'm about to lose because the second place is 5 points behind me, what made you donate $1111? Can we get the likes on that super chat, by the way, to 11? Can we, like, keep it at 11, right? Is that possible? I want to see if we can keep it at the ones. I'm just curious what you kept it as 111 TF2 password. We need to protect the briefcase. One. Guys, you just got it to 30 likes. I need you to unlike that comment and bring it back to 11. I'm pretty disappointed. Come on, you guys. 11 replies plus 1. 11 okay, yeah, get it to 11 replies. I think that's more normal. Guys, we're almost done with the stream. Look how close we were. We're already at 16. Favorite cursed food? Mine is fried water with cocoa. Jesus. What is wrong with you? I think you guys made it go more than 11. Guys, that's more than 11. That's not working. The only way you can balance it out is if you get it to 111 now. So I guess you got your work ahead of you. Can you do that before I before I get to Rainbow, before I finish? Well, now you have to keep oh my god. How often do you see a super chat get replied to? This has got to be one of the most replied to super chats in YouTube history already. Also, I need to kind of, while you guys do that, I'm gonna have to kind of lock in here real quick, because otherwise, I'm not gonna get first here, and that's gonna be really sad. I need to, ooh, I really need to chuck these out here. If I look at the chat a lot while doing this one... Oh, barely got that. Nice. Okay. I just need to get ahead here into first, and then I can kind of cruise ahead. Because I'm able to do the optimal steering that the CPUs are kind of poor at without egging myself. Don't throw it back. Don't throw it back, Yoshi. Not that way. He threw it back! Yoshi threw it back. Ooh. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, we're doing higher. You guys still replied to it? I'm so proud. Okay. No! Please be one. Okay, good. I did not want to have to deal with entering this next loop without... No! Get away from me. Okay, good job. We were on a straightaway here. Okay, double item box and maybe I can... Oh, this turn is gnarly. Can you imagine this turn with 24 players? This turn, especially with Double Dash's turning, it's an actually difficult turn. Okay. I just lost both of them! I didn't mean to throw it that way. That's okay, we're fine. Can I dodge? No, I couldn't dodge. Please just give it to me normally. Guys, we're at 75, you can do it. You've got to make it to 111. You can do it, I believe. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. Okay, I'm gonna turn around here and get this other one. I wonder if it glitches when I try to speed it up. And it's just like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be an egg, and then it kills me for it. No! Oh my god, it got me on the landing! That's not even fair, it got me on the landing! They're right behind us. They're right behind... Oh, I almost screwed up that turn hard. That was about to be like that one turn from Baby Park earlier. Oh, slow down. What's it at? Okay, hold on, hold on. Oh, hitting the speed panels almost screws you up. I'm gonna look at how many replies that thing has when this race is over, and I better not see it way over. Or I'm gonna be really disappointed with you guys. Okay, actually, I think I'm safe. I think I'm... Oh, no. I'm just gonna focus on the game right here real quick, and then I'm gonna look at chat over after this. Okay. No, I think I'm good. Did you guys get to 111? I see. Oh my goodness! Why'd you change it? No, we were at 111. And one of my own members, too? Jay, you're not representing... Who's gonna want to join the membership when people like you are in it? What's wrong with you? Now no one's gonna become a member. Well, now you just need to get it to 1,000. It's over now, though. Darn it. It just went away because... Oh, yeah, that's because if you donate more money, it stays there for as long as it is. But it's too far away now. Now you can't click on it. Now it's like... Oh, man. You can't do it now. You barely got it to, like, 113. Please forgive me again. Oh, my God. That's right. You're the guy that gave the poor advice during the Mario Party Jamboree session. Holy crap, how can I forget you? Quick, someone donate 2222 and they'll get it to 22. Then I'm gonna force you guys to get it up to 222 replies. Don't let the flame die. Well, let's look at the award ceremony. Easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission. Oh yeah, that's what if you get banned. I wonder who won. Well, let's see, you guys. Imagine an all-cup tour in 8 Deluxe. Oh. Yeah, it's over. Look, I told you it'd be a short stream. Very cute short stream. I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. If there's anything... Look, it wasn't even an hour. Look at that. We didn't even reach an hour, you guys. I mean, come on. I wonder what the next stream will be. Not that one. Oh, that's cute. That was the old one that we did. But now we can change it to ZZ. Wait, maybe I could do it Z plus C for chat. Oh, no, that wouldn't make sense because chat didn't play with me. Holy crap, that'd be kind of fun. Ooh, that'd be kind of interesting. Doing a chat stream with this, where chat controls the items? That could be pretty good. Yeah, you guys didn't do crap. 200cc. Well, hold on, I do have an announcement. Don't leave just yet, you guys. Don't leave. ZZZ for Zenless Zone 0? Man, I can't do that. They're gonna kill me for it. What should I add afterwards? ZZ1? Ager 111. Oh, no, I see what you guys are saying. Okay, no. It'll be just between us. You're right. There we go. That's beautiful. Look at that, 35 minutes. I bet you guys have never done that before. But, that was pretty good. Egg is good too. Look, egg is good too, but we got all of our eggs. Look, Berta was here, by the way. Did you guys see that? Berta was here. She was here at the very end. Amazing. All right, so I'm going to announce... Do it again? No. Look, I'm going to announce the next stream is going to be next week on Saturday at 1 p.m. Maybe I'll just do weekends for streams. I mean, who knows, right? Seems like we get a good amount of people. The next stream, next week, you might have already predicted it. It's going to be like yesterday's stream, but for GameCube, and I'm gonna try to make up for the GameCube failure last time, because the GameCube failure, we had 2 wins out of the 4. So, we're gonna try to at least get 3 wins. We're gonna try to get 4 wins, right? So, this is next week's stream. Don't leave, because you're about to be redirected. Is DK gonna play? Okay, funny you should mention that. I'm going to make DK a playable character in all 4 of them, and my main goal is to make sure he at least loses in all 4. That's gonna be a W in my book. I'm gonna remind stream next week about that. I'm gonna have a video released this week as well, so you can look out for that. And in the chat below, in the description, I have a Blue Sky account you can go follow. There is a Zoom's announcement-only Discord server if you want to get notified for stuff. I have a second channel. All the cool stuff, alright? Go follow me on Blue Sky. I make funny posts. They're great. Alright, so don't leave though. You're about to be redirected. Hit the bell. It's gonna be amazing. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. I'm gonna go get some groceries now. Farewell.